Visual illusions serve as a reminder that we actively interpret reality rather than just decoding it. Our eyes get data from our surroundings, but our brains can be deceptive. Reality and perception don't always align. For many years, illusions have been utilized by researchers to examine the physiological and cognitive mechanisms underlying human visual perception. More recent research reveals that many animals, like people, are capable of perceiving and producing a variety of visual illusions. We can learn more about how we perceive our world, as well as how other animals view theirs, if we were to pinpoint the locations in various brains where these illusions originate. Welcome to Give a Fact, and you're watching How Animals See the World. If you like this kind of video, be sure to subscribe for more great content, or tell us what you want to learn more about in the comment section below. Now let's get straight to the video, shall we? 1. Dog. Dogs only have 2 of the 3 color-detecting cells or cones found in human eyes. They have cone cells that are trained to detect light in the yellow and blue to ultraviolet range. A pigment sensitive to specific light wavelengths is present in each type of cone. The combination of color-sensitive pigments in an animal's eye and brain processing determines the range of colors the animal can perceive. Dogs can't differentiate as many colors as we can, since they have fewer cone types. In addition, they also lack some of the sharpness of human vision. In a 2017 study published in the journal PLOS One and conducted at Linköping University in Sweden, researchers designed a canine visual acuity test, similar to the tests ophthalmologists give to people. The dogs were rewarded with treats for properly identifying images that contained vertical or horizontal lines, with progressively less space between them, as opposed to discerning letters of decreasing size. Dogs, or at least whippets, pugs, and the participating Shetland sheepdog, were found to be exceptionally nearsighted. According to the experiment's findings, dogs have a vision that appears to be around 20/50 in well-lit environments. Accordingly, they must be 20 feet or 6 meters away from an object to see it just the same way as a person at 50 feet or 50 meters away to view the same thing. This study also found that while a dog's night vision is considerably more sensitive than a human's, it's still fairly hazy, at about 20 to 50. Dogs tend to be the most active during dawn and twilight because they are crepuscular, according to the American Kennel Club. Canine eyes have more rods than cones, which we use to discern between dark and light. Hence, they perform best in low light. Human eyes are full of cones, which help identify colors and function best in bright daylight. 2. Gecko. It takes good vision for nocturnal geckos to roam about and hunt at night. In addition to allowing it to see and hunt prey at night, large eyes and pupils, highly light-sensitive cells called photoreceptors, and a short focal length also enable geckos to see in color in dim lighting. During the day, the same visual adaptations for nighttime pose a challenge because they would typically defocus and blur what they see. The combination of a large pupil and short focal length creates an optics problem where the eye bends some wavelengths of color or light more than others. However, nocturnal geckos seem to have ways to combat this with several built-in features. First is the multifocal lenses on their eyes, which are various lenses focusing light from a variety of wavelengths onto the light-sensitive cells. This helps the eye be able to focus more clearly on all the light hues the animal is seeing. Second, under bright lighting, the nocturnal gecko's pupil completely contracts, creating 2 sets of pinholes along a vertical slit. Scientists hypothesized that when the pupil has fully constricted, the 4 small stacked pupils that form reduce the total amount of light entering the eye, while still enabling the different parts of the multifocal lens to receive light. Along with minimizing visual disruptions throughout the day, the special nocturnal gecko eye may have 2 other purposes: judging distance and camouflage. 3. Snail. Even though some find snails to be disgusting and slimy, they are interesting creatures nonetheless. Snails are known for their tiny little eyes that perch atop their heads, as well as their shells. So, are those their real eyes, and how do they function? Long story short, most snails have eyes, but it also depends on each species. Snails have eyes that are supported by two tiny stalks sitting atop their heads. However, they are not built the same as human eyes. Different snails have different kinds and locations of eyes on their body. The most well-known snails are land snails, which feature recognizable eyes on top of stalks. They can move the stalks around to improve their vision, and they can utilize their eyes to explore their environment and find food. Sea snails have eyes as well, but they are different from land snails. They have eyes at the base of their bodies, rather than two stalks on their heads, so they are unable to rotate or move their eyes as a result, leading to a far worse vision than that of a land snail. Numerous underground snails lack eyes and have evolved many senses to help them navigate in their environment. Things get tricky when it comes to a snail's vision. Generally, snails have a vesicular eye, which is something unique to mollusks and has quite an interesting evolutionary history. Because snails lack the ciliary muscles that allow us to focus images automatically, they must manually focus their vision using their stalks. Thanks to this feature, snails have better vision than most other types of earth invertebrates and things that can be found in your garden. But their vision is still incomparably inferior to a human's. 4. Giant clam. Adult giant clams are permanently fixed to rocks or coral. They have hundreds of tiny pinhole eyes along the edge of their delicate bodies for vision. Pinhole eyes lack a lens and have a deep cup-like structure with a small entrance. They are just one of a number of types of eyes that mollusks or creatures like slugs, snails, oysters, and octopuses possess through evolution. Giant clams can detect light in 3 different colors, but they are unable to analyze the information. As a result, they perceive vivid but unidentified images. That said, their eyes are pretty useful in detecting prey, and once they are threatened, the clams can react by either sealing their shell or squirting a jet of water to shock a prospective predator. 5. Jumping spider. Excellent vision with 4 pairs of eyes helps these spiders hunt. Their largest eyes, which are facing forward, provide the spider with sharp eyesight. The other, smaller eye is employed for motion detection and peripheral vision. Jumping spiders have more color vision than humans. They can see more details in the petals of flowers than we can, since they even have pigments that are sensitive to UV light. 6. Goldfish. Goldfish are designed to see things extremely close up. For example, they could see something floating in the water that they want to eat that would be incredibly difficult for a human to focus on. According to scientists, goldfish have a remarkable ability to detect light refractions, which they use to navigate while swimming. In terms of colors, studies have replicated the goldfish eye and found they should be able to see all the colors humans can, as well as ultraviolet light, meaning they can see waves of colors that humans can't. Finally, goldfish can see almost a full 360 degrees around them, meaning they could see the full fishbowl in one view. However, it would be incredibly blurry and a great challenge to distinguish detail. 7. Bald eagle. Despite being an odd pet, the bald eagle has served as America's national bird since 1782, and most importantly, its vision is fascinating. Eagles can see things roughly 4 to 8 times further away than humans, the ideal mechanism for hunting small prey while soaring in the air. As well as this, they can distinguish many more colors than humans, and the colors we do see would be far brighter than an eagle. Eagles are another animal that can see ultraviolet light too, so in our visualization, the eagle has spotted the rat hiding behind the plant and can see a trail left from urine. And that is a wrap. What did you learn from this video? Let us know in the comment section below. We hope that our educational videos will help spread the knowledge so everyone can protect our world and biodiversity together. Please like and subscribe to our channel if you find our videos useful and want us to make more videos. Until next time, give a fact.